Alicia from Get Out There magazine, and today I am reviewing 3 awesome Gore-Tex jackets to try to figure out which one is best for you for a skiing shell jacket. I have the Arc'teryx Beta AR, which stands for all-arounder. I have the Mountain Hardwear High Exposure Gore-Tex jacket, and then I have the Arc'teryx Salal Anorak, and these are all women's styles. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is the Arc'teryx Beta AR jacket, which stands for all-arounder. And as you can see, it packs down really small here. This is like, my hand. So it's nice and packable, and this is the most durable, I would say, out of the 3. It's got the kind of beefiest Gore-Tex fabric called Gore-Tex 3-Layer Pro. And it's still pretty light. It comes in at 390 grams. So this isn't the lightest, super light jacket out of the 3, but it's still going to be light enough for most people and for long days of ski touring. And it's the most durable jacket. So this will hold up the longest. If you're looking to have, your investment go the longest time, this is $750, so it's not cheap. But that said, this will probably last you 10 years, honestly, I think so. And it does have a lifetime warranty. So let's take a look at what it looks like. So it's got nice side pockets here that are super big, so you can put skins in there. And it's otherwise pretty basic, and that's how they save weight, even though they're using kind of this more durable fabric. I would say the only downside that I've found with this jacket is it's like, I'd say, a little bit more crinkly than the other 2. But that said, this jacket is so versatile, and it's kind of been the one that I grab over the past couple weeks for every activity, like whether it's going for a walk in the rain or skiing or ski touring. It's nice. It seems to be pretty good for almost anything, and I love that I don't have to think. So I think this jacket would be an awesome choice if you're someone that's maybe a bit hard on your gear, you're a bit afraid of going with something super delicate, and you do a wide variety of activities, whether it's resort skiing, touring, and mountaineering. This could be like one jacket that kind of solves all of your needs. So yeah, let's maybe twirl around. And now we'll take a look at the other jackets. This is Mountain Hardwear's High Exposure Gore-Tex jacket. And as you can see, it also packs down really, really small. So I wouldn't even think about bringing this in my backpack. This jacket is a little bit kind of lighter and breathable than the last one I showed you, the Arc'teryx Beta AR. It's got kind of a bit of a more delicate Gore-Tex fabric. It's called kind of a 3-layer with a Gore-Tex C-knit backer, which is the same as the one I'm going to show you with the Anorak jacket next. But basically, it's going to be a little bit more breathable, and that's what I found in my testing so far, just doing some uphill skinning. So I'll just show you what it looks like. So one thing I really like about this jacket is that the fabric is a little bit softer feeling than the Beta AR jacket that I just showed you. So it's a little bit less crinkly, and it just seems like really perfect for doing ski touring. So if you're mostly doing ski touring, I would really recommend this jacket. It's got these pockets here that are great for skins, so you can just kind of dump them and kind of keep going. I'm super basic at pockets, so all right. So yeah, 2 of those are really handy. And yeah, it's just kind of really great for dumping heat when you're touring too, because you can just kind of open up from the front and have that breathability there. I'd say something I would do differently with this jacket is I think Mountain Hardwear tried to make it a bit fancy with the feature set, and given that it's so lightweight, I think I'd prefer if they just went even more minimalist, because this jacket actually weighs a little bit more than the Beta jacket that I just showed you, even though the fabric is kind of more lightweight and breathable. So yeah, like there's just some kind of fancy features in here. Like I think this is to hold your skins, hang your skins in there, but that's going to add weight. And then there's kind of like an organizer pocket in here where you can put a radio. I find for me, I would just like, I don't need that stuff. And then one other thing, this is kind of the only thing I don't like about this jacket, and it's easy to fix. There's kind of on the inside, here it is. There's this piece here that I think helps you, almost like a snow skirt, attaches the jacket onto kind of some pants or something like that. This thing annoys me because it kind of hits where my backpack is, so it kind of digs in a little bit. That said, this is extremely easy solve. Like I'm planning to just cut this off right here and it won't damage the jacket at all. I just didn't want to do that before I did this video because I want to show you. But honestly, that's my only complaint about this jacket. Otherwise, this will be the one that I would use for like, you know, here in Whistler area doing the Garibaldi Neve Traverse, where you want something that is super light and breathable, but also substantial when you're up high in the mountains and, you know, a storm could hit suddenly. So I would say this jacket is for you if you're doing a lot of ski touring, a bit of resort skiing too, so you want something substantial enough for that, but you want something kind of on the more breathable side. And yeah, this one you can get for 700 Canadian, so it's still an expensive jacket. Mountain Hardwear does also have a lifetime warranty though, so that is helpful to know that if you're, you know, making that investment, that, you know, it should last you a really long time. Okay, now let's look at the next jacket. Here I have the Salal Anorak from Arc'teryx. This is the smallest and lightest jacket I'm reviewing today. It's only 310 grams, so that's crazy light. It's super packable, as you can see, and it actually has the same fabric as the Mountain Hardwear High Exposure jacket that I just spoke about, which is the Gore-Tex with a C-knit backer. So it's interesting because it uses the same fabric, but it's a wildly different jacket because it's got a totally different design and construction. So let's take a look. So this one's an Anorak style, which is really unique. The thing I really like about this jacket is that it's super light, super breathable, and it's got a nice kind of slick design. There's, you know, not a lot of extra things going on with this jacket. There's a nice kangaroo pocket here, there's a side zip, and then there's actually a back vent. And I'd say, you know, in my testing going ski touring with this jacket, it's extremely breathable. So, you know, with that side zip open here, I was able to keep it on going uphill, even when it was quite warm out. So I would say, you know, the main downside of this jacket is that if you're obsessed with pit zips, you will not find them here. There are no pit zips. I found personally though that, you know, I think they weren't needed anymore because of this big side flap here and the back ventilation. I found that I didn't actually notice that they were gone. And I'd say the only other downside of this jacket is that it's not really purposely designed for ski touring. It's kind of more intended to be a versatile jacket that's meant for kind of trekking and hiking and maybe also ski touring. So this kangaroo pocket is not perfectly designed for putting your skins inside. And I'll just show you what that looks like. It's a little bit, it does work, but kind of cramming them in there. And I'm kind of worried that I might destroy the jacket over time. So yeah, it works if you don't zip up the pocket. You know, then away you go. But if you want to zip it up, it's a little bit tight there. So yeah, I'd say this jacket has performed really well for ski touring on the coast, especially in the spring now when it's pretty warm out, like 7-8 degrees, and you kind of want something to block out the wind. Anorak style isn't for everyone. You can't just, like, you know, unzip it and kind of have it open as you're skiing. It's sort of like you'd have to take your pack off and then take the second off. So you know what though, it's really easy to get on and off once you have the hang of it. Literally, it's just away we go. Okay, and I have hat hair. So that's the Salal jacket. So there you have 3 of my favorite kind of Gore-Tex shell jackets. I would say if you're not sure, if you're someone that's really hard on your gear, I'd recommend getting the Arc'teryx Beta jacket. I think it'd be very hard for you to destroy this thing, and it'll keep you super warm for resort skiing. And most activities you do, this will be a great jacket. I think if you're someone that is doing a lot of trekking and hiking and a bit of ski touring, but you kind of want a jacket for year round, especially on the coast here, and you want something super breathable, I'd go with the Anorak jacket if you're open to that kind of different style. It's so light and breathable, and I think you'd be bringing this camping, backcountry hiking, backcountry skiing. It's kind of like, it'd be a very, very useful jacket, and I would say this would be for someone who's okay with something a little bit more delicate. So you kind of want to treat this one a bit more carefully. And I think if you're someone that's doing a lot of ski touring, mostly ski touring and some resort skiing, I'd say that this Mountain Hardwear High Exposure jacket would be a great fit for you because it's soft, it's breathable, and it has like the perfect pockets that you need for ski touring. So this would be my jacket that I would take if I'm doing like the Garibaldi Neve soon. So there you have 3 new jackets to consider. That's all that I have for you today. Check out our YouTube channel for more great reviews like this one. Thanks, bye!